Serena, now you can't use your hands anymore. Use your forearms.
So you come towards me, I'm going to
So we're going to build.
Alright, so now he's going to hold on to his elbows. And you could go inside or outside, but there's a better chance of stopping him if you go on the inside. So you're going to do that to stop him from getting to you.
Ian, I have a question.
Yeah.
Tell me, is it easier if one leg is forward, or is it easier if we are standing
One
like
leg's
this?
forward.
So tickle,
Just feel me.
tickle, 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 go right to the elbow.
You can. So is that your surgeon?
You can go like that.
Okay.
I mean,
So how if you're going? How do I? Just like this on the inside.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then you just keep in distance because we're going to build off of this.
Okay.
If you want, you could go one elbow, one shoulder, if you'd like. But you're really just trying to add some more
Control, distance,
control.
frame. Defending, be conscious you're not doing this. So you still keep your base. You don't know what's behind you. So don't let them push them too far if you do. Shuffle. It's perfectly fine to leave one hand on and get situated. Depending upon the class, your lesson plans didn't do this. You can frame here. I don't care if you're getting tickled, but I can put this in your throat and make sure you don't come and hug me. Okay? I have Uncle Charlie. He stinks. Love him, but I don't know hug me. So it really is, you can frame off, or I can keep the same distance until when I'm ready.
What you want to do is this fist is you're going to try and put it up here in your armpit. You got his neck controlled basically by this part of your forearm. Okay, and so you're going to want to close this gap. You've got his neck inside here. You're going to pull this elbow across to the middle part of your body, and that's driving this fist up into your armpit. And this arm is going to go up, and it's going to make him tap.
So just for control. So control meaning their head's here. You should be able to hold with one hand here at my abdomen, and just to control him in the super base being push and pull. So do this first. Okay. So if he pushes or pulls, that's just be comfortable. I just want to make sure that this hand controls this so I don't get hit anywhere. Your free hand on the same side. Go ahead and place it underneath by the wrists.
Do what?
Hold your hands together. Just place this here. And all this does is it takes the weight off your neck, but it allows you to breathe, especially so you can have control and you can play. Okay? If you don't do this, and he's a little bit tired, I think he's not ready to talk. I think you can pass now. So bring your hand on the wrist and rest it there. So the weight then becomes on your arm as a frame on their arm. She's feeding the head to the other side. So she's done the sympathy hug. It's like, oh, he broke up with you again? So that's perfect. So you can pass it off, no problem. If the kicker is, do it again and freeze when your head touches. Pass it off.
Do the shoulder and whatever.
Go right to the shoulder.
Yeah, there you go.
Freeze. The kicker is that she has a window here that as long as her frame, her forearm, she's still using her forearm as a frame, as her hand. Okay? So she just doesn't want to bring this elbow high. So she'll leave this elbow down and the lily will slide right in. Yep, and then when she's ready, she's already loaded in, the hand just slides right underneath. Okay? That's slide 2.0. Good job. Freeze, 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 freeze. Drop that shoulder. Yes. Now, slide, you're right here, slide this all the way across your ribs. Now pull up, squeeze that elbow into your rib. Yeah, squeeze in. Squeeze your hip in. Now, deep breath. There you go.
You want your right hand hold.
No. So, put your hands right into your armpit.
Oh, okay.
Good job. Nice.
Yeah.
In the guillotine, he can't control me either because I'm pushing into him and he loses. He never gets a chance to get to his base, or I'm being really too swirly, and so he's now in more danger of getting toppled over. So it is more important to know that he never got to his foundation. He's going to fall backwards. He's tripping. So what he's going to do to prevent any escalation, he's going to stay safe. He's going to go to what is called a guard. So a guard. Can you remember, Miss Gaby? A guard is when you're going to be on your back. The difference between being mounted and being here, she's using her legs to help negotiate or modify the distance or controlling my distance. So when I come down, she can use her knees. If I try to punch her, she can pull me directly in. And so now mitigate, I have no more room now to punch her. Or if I'm trying to grab her, she can push her knees away, and so literally I can't grab her. So she can modify as much as she needs by using her legs. An open and closed guard means that open means that her ankles are not locked, they're just wrapped around. Second, a closed guard means she's going to basically close her ankles or cross her ankles, so I can't escape. So she's using it as a trap. So what's going to happen is Kian, thank you, is loses his balance. Instead of falling flat on his back, he's going to modify and use a guard. What that looks like is Kian just is going to squat. He's going to follow his butt. He'll wrap. He's going to continue pulling his hands, but now his legs are going to push my hip away. Unbendable hips. They're really tight.
Yeah.
He's not able to he's not able to cross his ankles. The focus is the legs on the hips to push away. Secondary. Primary is controlling the head. So all he'll do is he's going to squat. And I'm using this still for support. So he's going to squat. Sit on your butt.
Heads, and he'll push his heels away and pull up.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss TJ. So, shoulders. So TJ, in the spur of the moment, has my arm locked in, so it's not just my head. So she'll drop. Don't change anything. Push the throat.
That's a good tap.
Yeah, that was.
Focus. The thumb going up, the ulna. Second, she has a good compression. The shoulder that was out squeezes my carotid. Okay, so she has good compression from all three sides. Both sides of the carotid and one in the esophagus.
Yeah, or if you're trying to not go anywhere, then you reach out up and grab here.
Out, Corey. 2-on-1 means both hands come on the outside and both hands force at the elbow. So now, one hand at the wrist, the other hand is holding the back. The reason I'm holding the back is because if this hand isn't here, Corey can simply just pull his arm straight out. This hand, really just keep her here. This is just a trap. You're not trying to do anything funny. You're not trying to do anything scary. You just want to hold it. Last piece, this is the same arm, same foot. Kian is going to step over and hold his foot. The reason why is because Kian is going to roll at 45 degrees between his ear and his shoulder. I guarantee you, little man, what do you weigh now? 70 pounds? I'm about 85 pounds. Can roll 220 pounds, no problem. If Kian rolls me at 90 degrees, just roll straight that way. Just the pressure of my knee is going to stop him. Second, if he doesn't block his foot and he rolls correctly, I can just post out. So it really is making a wall so I can't bring anything out. And again, rolling 45 degrees is always the biggest obstacle most newbies, beginners have because it feels awkward. So what you're going to do right now with us is you're going to lay on the ground and you're going to reach for the stars. So reaching for the stars, you're going to lay on your back, feet flat, bring your feet a little wider than the hip, and you're going to reach up and see if you can. So you pull in, you hold, reach for the stars. You reach 45. There's no arm here, but his hip and his shoulder will still roll the same. So pick your hip up, roll. Yep. Don't get in the habit of bringing this arm out. That was just for an exercise. So leave the arm in. And so it's just going to be hips, so you don't have to worry about anything being out. No appendages, okay?
Pinning the shoulders up. Great. And then you're going to go up onto the shoulder. So you're rolling.
Yes. That's on these.
Okay. This hand then.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was all technique. You go. Same thing, same position. The difference is Corey now has Kian in a headlock. He's holding his head, bearing his weight. All Kian is going to do is going to hold the arm, holding his head. He's basically going to put his hand behind his head. So Kian, put your head behind your head. He's going to hold, just hold it. Collapse his elbow. You're going to reach for the stars and roll. He'll drop his foot always.
Well, no, you're fine. Yeah, but mine is good.
Other one.
That's good.
It's okay.
That was
Just
so
again. Good job.